You, what up, what up, what up? What's popping? What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? What's going on? What's going on? So shout out to everybody tuning in. Today's show is going to be heavy. The game is going to be heavy as usual. Heavy as usual. You feel me? But, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Elroy 6th and Unique 79 in the building. April MC in the building. What's going on, girl? This is what I'm going to do first. Before we get into the game, make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you get in. I'm going to try not to be in here too long, but you know how these things go. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to do an hour and a half, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's going down, right? But what I'm going to do right now real quick is I'm going to play the Game Kings trailer. And then when we come back, we're going to get into some game, all right? So we'll be back in a second. Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, we are back. What's popping? What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. You feel me? Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to Francis, Mackenzie, Explode V2, Roldo, Fo. I don't know how to say your name, bruh, but I'm glad you're here. AT in the building. What's going on, Chad Sellers? What's popping, Antoine? What's good? So today's show is going to be interesting because Fabian K, what's good, bro? Today's show is going to be interesting. We're going to get into some real talk, man. Some real talk, right? Some real talk. And today's title is Most of What Women Say Shouldn't Be Taken Seriously. Now, there are things that you have to take seriously. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the things you have to take seriously. And then I'm going to talk about why most of the things that women say you don't need to take seriously. Now, what gave me this idea for this show actually, was, I'm on TikTok right now. So if you guys are on TikTok, make sure you follow me on TikTok at Mr. Locario on TikTok. Follow me on there. And so shout out to my dude Player Tainment is on there. Shout out to Playboy Zay's out on there. Who else? King Dre is on there. I seen Afi on there. I seen LDA on there. So, dudes is on TikTok too, right? So I was like, let me see what's popping with this TikTok thing. And what's funny is that when I'm on TikTok, I'm mostly giving advice to men on there. I gave a few, videos for women. And what I found interesting is that a lot of the women on there, when they respond to the videos or they give their opinions, it's a lot of emotion that is you understand what I'm saying, in their opinions. It's not anything usually that has to pertain to the video, or if it does pertain to the video, it's from their perspective as women, but it doesn't really resonate to, advice that you can take as a man. You understand what I'm saying? So they're saying a bunch of these things. Now, the reason why I titled the show, most of what women say you shouldn't take seriously, is because what happens is that a lot of times guys will listen to the opinions of women, and I'm saying opinions. They're listening to the opinions of women and taking those seriously. And then when you take the opinions of what women are saying seriously, right? That is when you're fucking up, right? See, when you're taking the opinions of what women are saying seriously about you as a man, you're fucking up. You're messing up. You're messing up your whole situation. Now, let's first start though with the things you should take seriously when we're talking about you dealing with women. And guys, make sure you get the likes up. Also, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. If you want to call up and get your questions answered, or if you don't want to call up, you can just leave your questions in the chat. Just put a Q in the chat, and then we will get to those questions and get that shit cracking, right? So let's first talk about the things that you should take seriously when a woman is, talking to you and telling you things, right? And this is very important. So the things that you should take serious when a woman is saying something to you, right? What you should take serious is things that have to pertain to you and her specifically when it comes to like boundaries. You understand? When it comes to her, you and her specifically, right? So for example, what do I mean by that? When it's like a relevant situation, what do I mean by that? That means if a chick tells you no, you take that seriously. Right? So if you're trying to holler at a girl and she's like, I don't want to talk to you, leave me alone, take that seriously. You understand what I'm saying? If a chick is like, don't, stop, you take that seriously. You understand what I'm saying? Not necessarily don't stop, but if she's saying, but if she's saying don't do this or stop doing that, right? You take that seriously. You understand? Like, I remember there was if some of y'all listen to the rapper Redman, he had a skit one of his albums. I can't remember which one it was, but he was like, I was talking to this girl and she told me 3 words. She said, stop, no, and don't. And he was like, what the, you understand? So like when a chick is on that stop, no, and don't stuff, you take that seriously. When she's expressing to you boundaries of, hey, I don't want you to touch me. I don't want to talk to you. That type of stuff you take seriously. You understand? If a chick comes to you and say, hey, listen, I'm pregnant, right? You take that seriously, but only to an extent, because you still might need to take a DNA test, a test to see if that's your baby, but you still want to take that seriously. When it has something to do with you and her specifically, and it's relevant to you and her in that moment, or something that's happening in that moment with you and her, yeah, you take that seriously. Or if it's something about what happened specifically with you and her, you take that seriously, right? Now, what don't you take seriously when it comes to these women? And why I say most of what women say don't take seriously, because most of the women that you encounter, you're not going to be in any type of relationship with them. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to be in any type of actual relationship with these women. These are going to be women you meet in passing. These are going to be women that you're conversing with online. This is going to be women that you might know at your school, around your way or whatever, but you're not really you're not having a direct actual relationship with these women. But what these women are going to do is they're going to give you their opinion. They're going to tell you what they think. They're going to let you know what they think you should be doing, right? And what I'm saying is that you do not need to take that seriously. So what I mean is that women have a very strong opinion on what you should be doing as a man. Because this is what I noticed when I was on TikTok. And, you know, I remember when I first got on YouTube, right? If you guys notice, this channel you're watching right here is strictly a channel for men. When I first started YouTube, I had a channel that I was mainly giving out advice for men, but I slowly started to also give advice for women on the same exact channel. Right. And then when I was giving advice to women, they would lose their goddamn minds, or they would be watching the advice I'm giving the guys and get butthurt about the advice I was giving the guys. You understand what I'm saying? And so I had to separate the channels. So now I have a channel for women, channel for men. Right. But what happens is that you have a lot of women out there who they're going to give their opinions on who they think you should be as a man. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to tell you things that they think you should be doing as a man, right? So, for example, you'll hear women say, you know, oh, you shouldn't just want women for sex. I say, why not? Why can you not just want a woman for sex? See, the reason why the woman's going to say that to you is because she doesn't want you to just use her for sex if she wants more than sex from you. You understand? If I say, hey, listen, you know, you guys shouldn't be like going on a bunch of dates and spending a whole bunch of money on these women and taking a long time to get to know them, you know, before you decide to sleep with them, right? A lot of women are going to say, no, but you should do this and you should do that, right? Now, somebody in the chat was trying to be goofy. Hold on, let me see. Sexy Beast. He said, should we take what April says seriously? LOL. Yes, you should, because April's with me. You understand what I'm saying? So you should definitely take what she's saying seriously. But even then, you have to still understand that on a broader spectrum and a broader scale, when you're dealing with women, right? A lot of times women are going to say things based off of their feeling and not necessarily what is the correct thing to say or the thing that's going to be more beneficial for you as a guy. And the reason why I'm telling you not to take them seriously is because you don't want to be in a situation where you're making moves and you're taking action based off of what the woman is saying, because she's talking from a place where she's not qualified to talk. Do you understand? She's not talking from a place where she's qualified to talk. See, a lot of these women out here, what you got to understand is they're talking from a place of emotion, and they're talking from a place based off of their perspective, which is fine. But you can't take it seriously. You understand what I'm saying? You can't take it seriously. And the reason why you can't take it seriously is because they're going to be talking about it from their perspective. So, for example, when I was on TikTok, I did a video where I said, you know, if you're on a date with a girl and she doesn't kiss you on the first date, right? You shouldn't go on a second date with her. So I did a TikTok video saying, listen, if you're going on a first date with a woman and she doesn't kiss you, don't go on a second date with her. Just keep it moving. Now, a lot of women went crazy over that. They were like, what? That's crazy. What are you doing? That's terrible advice. How are these guys going to make connections with these ladies? And you're telling them to just keep it moving. You understand what I'm saying? They're like, no, well, what if the girl wants this? What if the girl wants to be friends first? What if the girl wants to take it slow? You notice that they're saying, what if the girl wants? You see what I'm saying? So they're coming at it from their perspective. What if the girl wants? I'm not talking to the girls. I'm talking to the men. I'm saying, men, if you're dealing with women and they don't kiss you on that first date, stop talking to them, because that's showing that she has no sexual interest in you. But then the women will say, but what if the girl wanted to take it slow? What? You see what I'm saying? They're talking based from their perspective and what they want, right? Now, women are free to do whatever they want. And I was saying, hey, listen, you don't have to kiss a guy on the first date. I'm just telling the guys, don't deal with you. But see, they don't want to hear that because they want to be able to get things on their terms when they're dealing with you. But those same women, what they're going to do is that there are going to be guys who they kiss on a first date. There are going to be guys who they're going to, make stuff happen with on the first date. And there are guys who aren't. What they are not going to say is, yes, the guys I'm kissing are the guys who I actually am attracted to sexually. The guys who I'm not kissing, I'm not really feeling them. They're not going to say that. They're not going to agree with that. And the reason why they're not going to agree with that is because that is taking away a lot of attention that they can get from guys who they're not going to do anything with. You understand? So women are going to say things from their perspective. And this is why I'm saying most of it you can't take seriously. So again, when women are giving their opinions on this stuff, you do not need to take their opinions seriously, because I know a lot of guys internalize those opinions, and this is how dudes become simps. This is how dudes become guys who are weak. This is how dudes become guys who don't have any game. This is how dudes get used. This is how dudes get played, because they're listening to what the woman is saying. Because the woman's like, hey, I want to take it slow and I want to get to know you. And the guy's like, okay, I guess so. I guess she's not one of these sluts out here. I guess she wants to get to know me. So they're thinking about that shit, and they're taking it seriously because they're thinking about it from her perspective and what she's saying. You understand? Because if I tell you guys, hey, listen, don't buy no girls, no drinks when you're out in the club and whatever. Of course, women are going to say, no, you should buy a woman a drink. That's a nice way to get a conversation, and you got to be a gentleman. They're going to say that. Why? Because they want the drinks. Of course, they're going to say that. But see, if you take what they're saying seriously, you're going to be buying them drinks, and then you ain't going to get shit popping. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm telling you guys out there, man. So again, you take seriously when she's talking about something specific, about a boundary between you and her, and she's talking about something specifically happening between you and her. You do not take seriously the opinions of these women when it comes to them talking about you, because they're not qualified to talk about you. You understand what I'm saying? They're not qualified to talk about what it means to be a man. They've never walked in a man's shoes trying to deal with women. You understand that? This is what I'm saying. So they've never been a man having to deal with women. So wouldn't it be safe to say that most of them don't know what they're talking about in that regard? So why would you be listening to them? You see what I mean? So you can't take what they're saying seriously, because a lot of guys, they internalize this, and this is where you get a lot of these white knights and these fucking manginas and male feminists and all that other stuff. You understand? Because they start to take on the ideology of the woman. You understand? See, a guy who has game, a guy who is an alpha male, right? He doesn't listen to the opinions of women. He doesn't. The only time he listens to the opinions of women is when a woman is actually making sense to him. You understand? Or what it is he listens to a woman who's making sense to him, because usually when a woman is making sense to you, that means she's being honest. I'm going to say that again. Usually when a woman is making sense to you, that means she's being honest. You understand? That's what that means. The more nonsensical a woman is sounding, that's usually because she's being dishonest. Now, there are some times when women are so unaware that they're being nonsensical in certain situations, but most of the time, if a woman is making sense to you, that means she's being honest. Because what does that mean? So let's say, for example, the topic of having sex quickly, like not waiting 90 days and not waiting a long time to have sex, right? So if you're talking to a woman and you're having a conversation with a woman and she says, yeah, like if a girl is into the guy, she'll have sex with him quickly. And that same woman will probably say, you know what? There's times where I've had sex with guys quickly. Yeah, there was this one guy that I messed with and we did this and this and that. And then you'd be like, that actually makes sense. You know why it makes sense? Because she's being honest. You understand what I'm saying? So when a woman is making sense, that means that she's being honest. Because she's actually talking from the perspective of a woman who's letting the truth out. She's not hiding. Understand, lots of women are hiding the truth. And I talked about this before. They'll hide the truth because they want to survive in the dating world. They want to get wifed up. They want to get a husband. They want to get a boyfriend. They want to get a long-term situation. So of course they have to pretend to be not like those girls. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, no, you must have just been messing with bad women. You must have just been messing with those sluts over there. Yeah, those thoughts, that's not me. I don't know what you're talking about. All that shit I don't know what you're talking about. Right? So she'll say that. And then also on top of that, she'll shame you for wanting the things that you want. You understand? So you guys got to be very careful about how you sort of take in this information and be careful about taking this type of stuff seriously. You understand what I'm saying? Be careful about taking this type of stuff seriously. But guys, the caller number is 516-371-224, 516-387-1224. If you guys want to call up, that is the number. Also, you can put a question in the chat. You understand? Angel, what'd you say? You said men who want women who are sexually adventurous need to stop insulting women who are sexually adventurous. I agree. That's facts. I agree. Because see, you got these goofy ass dudes, again, out here who are going to shit on a woman for being sexual. So I agree with that. And see, that causes, it's a cycle. The guy shits on the woman who likes to be sexual, right? The woman pretends she's not sexual. The real dude says, y'all like to fuck. The chick who's pretending has to shit on the guy who says, y'all like to fuck. Because she's like, no, I'm not like that. Because she don't want people thinking she's like that. Right? Because she's trying to get the guy who is going to diss the woman for fucking to wife her up. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody's messed up in this whole thing. You understand? But I just want you guys to understand and know that when a woman is giving her opinion about stuff, you can't take it seriously because she's not being honest in most cases. Or she may not necessarily not be being honest, but she's not aware that she's not being honest, which is even worse because she has no self-awareness if that's the case. See, women who are self-aware are very intelligent. And I truly believe there are more women out there who are self-aware than not self-aware. I just think a lot of women are playing games because they have to play the game in order to get to a certain level in certain situations. So they have to pretend that the truth is a lie. They have to pretend that it's like, you know what it reminds me of? You know, like how we know that there's racism and racist, white people out there. But then for some reason, you can't find nobody who's racist. Like you be like, it's like every other white person is racist except for the white person you know, right? You know what I'm saying? Like we know there's racism, but it's none of y'all. It's nobody. It's just a ghost out here somewhere. It's the same thing when we talking about women in this type of shit. Why is my camera looking like it's fucking okay? There we go. We back on the focus is lost. But it's the same type of thing. It's like women are out here fucking and sucking and having sex with guys on the first date. There's women out here flaking on dudes. There's women out here playing games. But when you bring it to a woman's attention, 9.999% of women who you bring it to their attention, They're not like that. It's all the rest of them, but not them. You understand what I'm saying? We know this is happening, but you can't find no woman that does it. Ain't that weird? Isn't that interesting? How there's all these women who do these things, but we can't find no women who's doing it. Huh? Something don't sound right, right? But you got to understand something. And again, it's not, listen, it's not their fault. I want you guys to understand it's not their fault. Women are in a very interesting situation, you understand, and dynamic, which is why they have to act the way they act. But again, like I'm telling you, don't take their opinions seriously. You understand? You can't do it. You see what I mean? You can't do it. So all I'm telling you guys is that you have to see exactly. See, April is self-aware. My wife is self-aware. April is self-aware. My wife is self-aware. Most women, I'd say, like most women who I've been with seriously are self-aware. You understand? It's crazy. So AJ, you said in certain cultures you don't brag about being being sexual being if you want a husband because the man of that culture claim they want a wife. Only women that saves themselves. Men are confusing. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You're absolutely right. Men, again, a lot of guys fuck this up for themselves too. You understand what I'm saying? By saying all that stupid shit. Like dudes is on some weird ass schizophrenic nonsense. They're like, yeah, I want a girl who's a virgin or damn near virgin, but at the same time want to fuck all these girls. Right? So all these guys are trying to fuck all these girls, but then dudes want a virgin. Huh? What? That don't even make any sense. Makes no sense. Right? And again, like I said, this creates the cycle. Because see, what happens is that because that happens, women are going to pretend. And then when a real motherfucker comes around, she's going to shit on the real motherfucker because she's like, no, shut up. I don't want people to know I'm a slut. I don't want people to know I'm doing this. So I got to pretend what you're saying is crazy. And then the weak men are listening to what the women are saying, but the women are just saying that because they don't want to get found out. You understand? This is why I say where men have to be the ones to be real in order to get women to be real. But a lot of dudes don't know how to be real. You understand? It's crazy. Shout out to K-Zag20 in the building. You said it's the Madonna horror complex. Men want to have sex with the slutty chick, but want to wife up the sexually inexperienced one. Exactly. And it's like, yo, where they do that at? You understand what I'm saying? It's impossible. Because again, I've never heard a dude. There's not a group of guys that come around. I'm gonna get 447. I'm gonna get your call in a second. There's not a group of guys that's going around saying, hey guys, how about we stop fucking all these girls so that we can make sure they have a low body count? Are we men going to do that? Are men going to band together and say, hey, listen, we're going to stop having sex with all these women so that we can have more women who have a low body count so that we can each have these low body count women so we can wife them up? Are men going to start doing that? Hell no. You understand what I'm saying? But let's go to 447. 447, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, Lucario, it's French. How you doing?
What's going on, my brother? What's good? Did you donate?
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Ago on PayPal.
Appreciate you, bro. What's good with you?
Yeah, no, just calling. Yeah, nothing much, man. Just calling just to agree with what you're saying on the topic. Like, ultimately, you just got to be honest with yourself as an individual and just sort of like present the truth to whoever you're dealing with. And, you know, women feel this and they kind of like, in my experience, they drop their guard and you get that true essence, and you can just like cut the bullshit and just make the most out of the situation. Like,
Right.
you know, a lot of people project, and that just fucks up the whole situation. You know what I mean? Like, whenever I see a girl and the girl comes back to my place, I just say to her, like, listen, these 4 walls are like a judgment-free zone.
Right.
So anything I said is between her and me, and then, you know, just shit like that. Just let them know that I'm different to like maybe what other guys present themselves to be to the girl I'm dealing with, innit? So that's just how I do it, man. I just be honest, and you know, you'd be surprised what you get from the situation. But a lot of dudes out here just project too much of their insecurities or unrealistic expectations, and it just fucks up the game, innit?
Facts. Nah, that's real talk. That's real talk. And again, all of this, shout out to my dude EO. He always says it begins and it ends with the man, because a lot of the issues and the situations we have now, even with this topic where I talk about guys not taking what women say seriously as far as their opinions are concerned, is because women sort of have to live this double life, because there's so many dudes out there who don't understand or have and it's weird because it's just like it goes both ways, because they don't understand how women really are, because women come at them a certain way. So they think the way women are coming at them is how women really are. And so you have a lot of weak guys who don't know how to deal with women, who start caping and going down that direction. You understand what I'm saying? And so, and then that causes a lot more women to keep, you know, acting and pretending and being a certain way. It's like, it's weird. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I see it exactly, man. But it just is what it is in the moment. I just feel like it's a shame that people don't see this, because a lot of people, their complaints and their situations that don't go the way they want, it's just because of their mindset,
right? And
the fact that they just put all these kind of like expectations on these girls they're dealing with. But you know, this whole body count thing and all these like different, you know, myths out here and all that kind of stuff is just, it's crazy. But it's good that you're out here just putting out the truth. I appreciate it, and hopefully more people will listen and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. But I just thought I'd call in and just say I agree with what you're saying and appreciate the message.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
Cheers.
Cool. All right. So guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the call-in number. So if you guys want to call up, or if you have a question, you can put it in the chat, and then we will get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, wait. We got 241 people watching right now. Hold on. What is the likes looking like? We got 92 likes. Come on, guys. We got to get the likes at least up to what? 200, 125. Let's get it up to 125 real quick. Let's get it up to 125 real quick. Cause then I'm gonna have to play these bars real quick if y'all ain't gonna get it up to 125. Hold on. Let me play these bars real quick. Y'all gonna make me play these bars. And make me play all exclusive shit.
Yeah. It's got that little bounce to it. I like that. She wanna get it every day and night. Every time she see me, she be getting hyped. She be wanting me to bite on the neck, expecting me to beat it right. Then she be expecting me to eat it right. She wanna smash every damn day. I love you, that's what her man say. I'll fuck you, that's what a champ say. Will I stick around? Can't say. I might get the hell up out of here. Is that cooperation or just out of here? I could leave any bitch without a care. Go back to your man, I know how to share. Your girl's on my dick, your girl's on my dick, your girl's on my dick. I think I might hit, I think I might hit, I think I might hit. But you could take back your cheer. I don't wanna. You could take back your cheer. I don't wanna. You could take back your cheer. I don't wanna. You could take back your cheer. I don't want her.
Get the likes up, people.
Shorty like to get her back blown. She be fucking me while you're at home. She be cheating on you cause you whack, bro. You weak. You got no backbone. Listen, I ain't trying to be an asshole, but your girl likes to get fucked all in her asshole. I know you're the king of your castle, but your queen's always at my crib. I'll give her back though. She's just my little plaything. Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. She annoys me, sex is amazing. Comes for me, for you she's faking. You need to charge it to the game, bruh. Don't be a simp, don't try to save her. She just used you for the paper. She'd give me the dough after I slay her. Damn. Your girl's on my dick, your girl's on my dick, your girl's on my dick.
Get the likes
I
for people.
think I might hit, I think I might hit, I think I might hit. But you could take back your cheer. I don't wanna. You could take back your cheer. I don't wanna. You could take back your cheer. I don't wanna. You could take back your cheer. I don't want her.
All right, let's.
I don't want her.
Let me pause the bar. Let me pause the bar. Pause the bars for a second. Tell you the mixtape gonna be fire. I'm telling you. All of the verses got game in it, people. You feel what I'm saying? It got game, okay? It got game in that motherfucker. Well, let's see how much. Okay, so we got 132 likes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. All right, let's go to call. Let's go to 412. 412, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Carr? This is AT calling. What's going on, man?
AT, what's good, bro? What's going on, man?
All right, I already donated on PayPal.
Appreciate it. What's good?
Just seeing the topic of the show, and I remember one of the shows we talked about, and you're like, yo, man, how's this man living my life? So whenever I saw the topic, I was like, oh, my God. I know I had talked to you yesterday on Instagram, but after that, went home and then met up with this lady like I met online that happened to be married. So it kind of coincides what you said about don't take what they say seriously. So, we had met, she came through, hooked up and just talking about like, oh, I don't do this. And, I can't believe I'm doing this stuff. But then as we talked, she was like, yeah, I was with a guy for a couple of years. I was like, wait a minute, was that before or during your marriage? Oh, well, during my marriage. I'm like, so literally you said, I don't do this, but then you reveal that you do this.
Right.
So it just kind of coincided when I saw the topic of the show today. I was like, man, I got to at least, call in with that because it's, and you hear, like you've always said, ladies say this, oh, I don't do this, or I don't normally do this, or I can't believe I'm doing this. It's like, clearly you've done this with somebody else before. So this ain't this ain't your first rodeo.
Right. And see, even that, and I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to bring that up too, is that there's certain situations where a girl is going to be like, oh, I don't do this. And then she does the opposite. And even with those situations, you got to be very careful in those situations too, because what happens is, and I think this is more for like more advanced guys are very aware of this, but even if you're not an advanced guy, I think all guys need to understand this, is that you need to be very aware and very sort of like, you need to understand the vibe and the energy that's going along with a woman when she's acting that way. Because there's a way where a woman will do that where she's being flirty, and then there's a way where a woman is doing that where she's nervous and not sure of herself. So if you're in a situation where a woman's nervous and not sure of herself, you might want to back away and not even try, because the thing is, if you do make something happen with her and she's nervous and not sure of herself, then that's an issue. Versus if she's flirting with you, that's different. So what you're saying sounds like she's flirting with you and she's being very like flirtatious and really about it and going with it. But guys have to be very, 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 and this is so important, guys. You have to be very, very aware of the differences. You see what I'm saying? And so when I say like one of the simple differences is that, and I'll say this: when a woman is sort of playing that sort of game of like, oh, I don't know, and I don't really do this, and I'm not sure, and it seems a little wishy-washy, whatever it is like that, you always want to fall back a little bit and then have her come to you. You understand what I'm saying? A little bit more than you're coming to her. And the reason why I say that is because when you fall back and have her come to you, when she's coming to you, that means that she's comfortable enough to come to you to make it happen. If you fall back and she doesn't come to you, that means that she was nervous to do the situation in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? So it's always safer to err on the side of, falling back and seeing her come to you, or if she's going to come to you or not, so that you don't be in a situation where you're dealing with a girl and she gonna claim later on, you did the thing that start with an R and end with an E. You feel what I'm saying? So
right.
You know what I mean? So you got to be very careful.
And I always heard you say that when you're talking about it has to be, a woman has to be at like a 10 and you have to be at 8. And so also learning from you about what I started doing was making, especially if I wanted somebody to come to the crib and set a date, I would make a phone call and talk to them first.
Mm-hmm.
And that way it seems like that always. And then afterwards, once they came to the crib, hooked up, I, ask them like, oh, so what made you feel comfortable? Oh, once we talked on the phone, that made all the difference in the world for that. So because, and even though they're still saying, I can't believe I'm here, I usually don't meet guys at their house the first time. I guess they felt like that conversation. And then that's also, easing back like, okay, it's okay to be nervous, sit there, chop it up with them for a little while until they get comfortable. Then they start moving closer to you. It's like, oh, come over here. I don't bite and all that stuff. And then it goes down. But like you said, I guess about making them feel comfortable to the point that they come towards you. And I started noticing that from, your advice about one phone call and then 2, making them be at a 10 if you're at an 8.
Right.
So that they want it more than you do.
Right. Because usually, and I'll tell you guys this is something that I think will help you guys out in the long run, is when I first, this is what I do. When I first meet a woman, and let's say this is the first time we could like be in we're in a sexual situation. Let's say it could be a girl I met off of Tinder and we end up going back to her place that same night, or I meet a girl at a bar and we end up being in some sexual situation. I always, the first time, I always let her be the one to do more. You understand what I'm saying? Always. Okay. And so what I mean is that I'll nudge it a little bit. Like, I already approach her. I talk to her, we flirting or whatever. We might be kissing a little bit, but let's say we go to her place or something like that. Right. We go to her place and we sit on her couch or whatever. And I'm just chilling. You understand? I'm chilling. We might be watching Netflix. I'm chilling. And, let's say she's sitting far away from me. Right. I'll be like, yo, you could come sit next to me closer. Right. So then she comes closer and I'll just have her sit there and we'll be closer and I won't do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'll just be chilling there. Right. And then so I see her looking at me, whatever it is like that. And then she's coming closer into me. And then when I see her coming closer into me, I might kiss her a little bit. You understand, at that point? So I'm just seeing the signs of her doing more, basically showing that she wants to make it happen. And this is for the first time because I don't really know this woman. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to be in a situation, because this is the mistake a lot of guys make. You don't want to get way too aggressive when you first dealing with a woman, right? Because you don't know her and you don't know her comfortability level. And sometimes women will go along with you because they're scared, and you don't ever want that to be a situation. But where they're just going along with the situation because they're nervous. Because some women think, damn, well, he's already here, and I guess I should just do stuff because, you understand what I'm saying? So you want to give them the opportunity to make it happen. Because there's times where I've been with women and we didn't even do anything because I was like, look, I'm not gonna push it. And I could tell she wasn't really all the way invested. So I was like, listen, I'm gonna head up out of here. It was good. It was a good night. It's getting late. I give her a hug and then I bounce. You understand what I'm saying? And so the thing is that's better to do that than to try to get too assertive or too aggressive. And then it happens, but then it happened with her feeling like, you understand, like she got taken advantage of and all that other shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I think this is something very important that you guys have to understand, is that when you first dealing with these women, you have to, you want to still be in the moment, but you always want to still proceed with caution because you don't know these women. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know if she could be a psycho. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta just really be on your P's and Q's with that stuff. You know what I mean?
Right. And I've had, situations with ladies where, after we hooked up a few times, they're comfortable. They've talked about that, where they've been with a guy, wasn't sure he was super aggressive, and they just kind of went with it instead of, maybe putting up a fuss and scared of the repercussions, like, you know, so they just kind of did it. And I'm just like, man, that's sad that you got to just go ahead and, you know, give it up to somebody you don't even want to, but you rather do that and just get them out of there.
Exactly. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, man, it's like, it's very important for guys to understand those different dynamics. You understand what I'm saying? See, exactly. Shout out to Ange A. She, you know, she said, you know, she basically saying, she's like, I felt that way with a dude. I was so uncomfortable and just went with it. You see what I mean? And a lot of women had to go through that stuff. You see what I'm saying? And then you don't want to be the type of guy, you don't want to be in a situation where that happens. And then that woman, you know what I'm saying, goes and lets somebody else know, and it's a wrap for your ass. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you want to just err on the side of caution and be like, okay, we both should be comfortable in this situation. You understand what I'm saying? And if you and us as a guy, if we know that we want to have sex, we know we know we're comfortable. Some of us we're already comfortable. There's some guys who might not be comfortable, but we're usually comfortable. So let me give her the space to be comfortable and come to me in that situation. Now, after the first time we do it, and then let's say she calls me back the next day or the next week or whatever, or I'll call her and we hang out again. Then after that, it's already, now y'all know each other. Y'all done it before. Everything is a little bit more smoother. At that point, you could be a little bit more assertive. But on the first time, guys, make sure she's at a 10 and you're at an 8. You understand? As far as level of you know, you putting it out there. You see what I mean?
Right. And, you know, I always heard you say that, and I've always been cognizant anyway, but especially, you know, hearing you say that for a long time, especially me, I'm 6'3", you know, like 240-pound guy. I'm a big dude.
Right.
So a woman might feel intimidated, even if I'm not being aggressive, just my size alone.
Right.
And being alone with them. So I always try to make sure that they want it more than me, because I don't ever want to have them have a conversation with some other person about me, like, oh, I just got with him because I was kind of scared. I wasn't sure. I don't want to be that guy.
Right, exactly. And on top of that, and another thing guys need to understand is this too, is that when you're dealing with these women, right, you want to make sure that, see, and this is the thing, if because like for example, AT, I already could tell from your energy, the way you talk and everything, like you're a cool guy. So a lot of times women, they'll be comfortable already in a sense when they can sense you're a cool guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So meaning that you have just a cool overall demeanor with you when you're dealing with her. So that cool energy and that chill energy, you understand what I'm saying, already will put her at ease in a lot of situations. So if you're a cool guy and you're sort of falling back a little bit and letting her come to you, then that's going to make the situation way more flow way more smoothly. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you know, like, and even sometimes I tell guys this, listen, when you hook up with a girl, like right after it's done, like let's say y'all having sex, and let's say you already bust your nut or she came or whatever the hell it was, right? I tell guys, listen, don't get up so quickly. You understand what I'm saying? Like, like chill there for at least like 10, 15 minutes before you leave. If you're going to leave right after, like give yourself some time to sort of like wind it down. You understand what I'm saying? And now the reason why I'm saying this is because you also don't want to give the impression of, okay, thanks, bitch, I'm out of here. Fuck, you understand what I'm saying? You don't want to have that energy with you anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Of like, you know, like, oh, you just came and I'm just going to wipe my dick on your curtains and put my pants on and bounce out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Or let's say she's at your crib. You don't want to just smash her and then be like, all right, get the fuck out. You don't want to have that sort of like energy. You see what I'm saying? You want to still be, again, that cool, chill, calm guy, charismatic guy, even after the sex. So it ain't like you got to be spending all night with her. But what I'm saying is that, you know, still wind it down a little, spend a little like 10, 15 more minutes, you know, talking, having a little conversation, whatever. Then you can be like, oh, you know what? It's getting real late, but look, I had a really good time. We should definitely do this again some other time if you're free, blah, 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 whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's the way that you got to do it. You can't be out here being extra savage, you know what I'm saying, in those particular situations like that. You see what I'm saying? Especially again when it's the first time, you can't be doing it like that. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean?
Okay.
Right.
And then do I have time to ask one more question?
Oh,
You
yeah.
got a lot of people on the line?
Oh, no, you good. Go ahead. You good.
Okay, so the last question, it kind of pertains to what you said about, because, you know, have the vibe of a cool guy and stuff. So with that, I know I probably asked you before, but do you think then that hurts me in some sense where women will be looking like, oh, seeing that cool guy, plus, you know, having my stuff on point as husband and boyfriend material, because thinking like, oh, okay, he's a cool dude and got his shit together. So does that hurt me as they don't look at me as that player, but more of like, oh, maybe I can make him my boyfriend or long-term relationship or something?
Nah, as long as you're keeping it sexual still, it don't even matter. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is, it's really because like when they first meet, they could still be thinking that too. But if it's still flirtatious and sexual and there's sexual tension being built, that she's still going to want that anyway because she's sexually attracted to you. See, if you're just being a cool guy, but you're leaving out the sexual tension and leaving out the flirtatious energy, then that could be an issue. But if that sexual tension and that flirtatious energy is there, it's still all good. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's still flowing in that direction for the night. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. I got you on that. And then the very last thing is like, because I've never, messed with a married chick before. This is like the first time. I know you've said you've done that before. How did you go about it? It's not something I'm just trying to always do, but it just came up and I went with it. But how did you deal with those situations when you were dealing with somebody that was with somebody else?
So wait, so this is a chick you're dealing with now who's married?
Yeah, that's when I initially called him, where she said like, oh, I've never done this before, but then she revealed she had an affair with somebody, years before. So it wasn't the first time she had ever did that.
Right.
And that's why I was calling in initially, because she tried to say like, oh, I never do this before. But yes, you have. So
basically she's cheating on her man. Is that what the situation is?
Right.
Man, well, listen, I'll tell you this though, bruh. I just say, one, be careful because you never know how much of a simp her husband is.
Right.
And he gonna talk to you. He ain't gonna talk to her. He gonna look at you like you doing something wrong. So just be careful with that.
Right.
But two, I would ask her some questions like, because you smashed already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been messing with her?
Like this week, so like twice.
Oh, okay. So it's something new.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Listen. I would ask her some questions like, so she told you that she's like cheating. It's not like they're in an open situation or nothing. Like she's actually cheating on this motherfucker, right?
Right. She gave me the sob story like, oh, he drinks a lot. The sex has been terrible. She got with him because she wanted kids and, blah, 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 blah. Right. And I asked her, I'm like, look, is this going to be a problem? Like, is this motherfucker going to show up at my doorstep and we going,
Right.
And she says, she swears, no, it's not like that. He's not like that. He's, but can I take your word for it?
Bruh, this is what I would tell you to do, man. Truthfully, I would say you got to fall back a little bit from that. You know what I'm saying? Because like, see, and let me tell you guys this, man. See, it could be a situation where you could keep messing with her. Nothing could happen, meaning nothing crazy could happen, but there's a chance something crazy could happen. You understand? And so, you already smashed it twice, right? So what I would say is, I would say at this point, you might want to just fall back just a little bit because you have no idea who this chick's husband is, what type of, you know what I'm saying? Like he could be, because there's times when I did that when I was younger, and luckily nothing happened. Nothing crazy happened. Like I was fucking women in their bed that they share with their husbands and fiancés. You understand why they fiancés and husbands at work? Yeah, I was going wild. So I was smashing chicks in their husbands' beds while they was with the husbands at work. And so luckily, I ain't get killed. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you that you got to be very careful around situations with women who are married. So I would say fall back at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because you already smashed it. Like if she was like, hey, we're in an open relationship or whatever, cool. But if she's cheating, bruh, you got to be careful. That's all I'm saying. So I wouldn't take this too seriously. I mean, I'm sure the pussy's good, but you might want to. just, and if you do continue, just be very careful. Watch your back. You know what I'm saying? Because that's
Right.
that's all I'm gonna say with that. Because you just never know. You never know. Like these
Right.
dudes, bro. You gotta understand something. These guys out here, nigga. You gotta understand something. A lot of these dudes, they have they have a hard time getting women. So if they think that somebody else is gonna take their woman from them, they'll go crazy, insane. You understand what I'm saying? So because dudes like me and you, we understand, like, hey, listen, man, there's other fish in the sea. If shit, nah, some of these other dudes that don't have experience with women, like his wife, that woman you smashing, that could be like maybe the only woman he's ever been with, or probably the only like one of two women he's ever been with. He ain't got no game. He ain't got nothing. So he's ready to die for that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, just be very, very careful. You see what I mean with that situation? That's all I'm saying.
Right. Okay. Right. That's why I wanted to ask, because I know you have been there before. So
right. And I was young and stupid, young, dumb, and full of cum. So I don't recommend nobody doing that type of stuff. Listen, God or whoever you believe in must have been watching over me or something, because I wasn't even thinking. I literally till this day I was like, man, I was stupid. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I was to see my young self doing that again, I snatch myself by my neck and be like, bro, what you doing? But again, I guess I had to go through that to get to where I'm at now. But still, it was just like, it was crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, so just watch your back.
As always, man, I definitely appreciate I definitely will appreciate the info, man, as always.
All right, man, I'm holla.
All right.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. All right. So let's go to 516 and then 313. 516, what's popping? Who this?
Mr. Lacadio, what's going on, man? How you doing?
What's good? Who's this?
Yeah, how you doing? My name is Sam.
Sam, what's good, Sam? Did you donate?
Yes, I did.
Appreciate the donation, brother. What's going on with
you? Listen, before I get into the question that I want to ask you, I would like to ask you, how do I get the book that y'all wrote? What do I have to do to get the book?
Which book? How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day?
Yeah, because knowing me, I'm struggling. I may admit to you, man. Like, listen, my game is trash, man. Trash. But the reason why I don't think about my game being trash, because I'm focusing on, grinding, getting on my grind, working through my journey to become high value men, and I'll get there. But it's just a matter of taking my time, be patient, and realize that one day it will come.
Right.
So before I get to my question, can you explain to me, how do I get the book?
Yeah, so the book, just go to my website, go to mrlocario.com and then hit the store page, and it's right there. So so that's all you got to do to get the book. And then you can get on the membership, go to Bad Boy membership. All of the stuff is on there. You know what I'm saying? But you were saying that you're having issues dealing with women because of what? Because you said you've been on your grind?
Well, I haven't been really thinking about that too much, because, I've been I was more so focused on getting on my grind to becoming high value men. But I know I will get there, but it's just a matter of being patient and doing what you got to do first. And while I'm in that process, I'm out there talking to women, I get rejected, but hey, practice makes better.
Okay.
You understand? And yeah, but here's the question I want to ask you. That's a good thing that that other caller called about that. I was actually here to talk about something like that, but a little bit different. I was dealing with a couple of females, right?
Right.
And they liked it. They said the reason why they liked me was because they see that this dude is a chill dude. He doesn't really bother nobody. He's just more about, he got that mind his own business swag, confidence. You understand? He's more so into not chasing women too much. He's more so into how can I say? Because obviously you are a teacher. You're more experienced than I am. So, but those guys, they came, they argue with me physically. They frown at me, argue with me, fighting with me, like, yo, why these girls are talking to you, man? You understand? Like, yo, why? And they was telling the girls that too, arguing with them right in front of me. Like, yo, why they talking to me? I'm weird. This, that. You understand? Telling them girls that in front of my face, not on like social media, but face to face.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. You said that there's girls, somebody's arguing with you in front of your face. What are you talking about? I'm confused.
No, with the same girls, the guys that they know, right? Like the guys that they know, they came arguing with them physically in front of my face. Like, yo, why they talking to me? Telling the girls why they talking to me, So you're saying that this, that.
So you're saying that girls. So you're saying that girls are talking to you, and then they're arguing with the guys. The guys are arguing with them about talking to you.
No, yeah.
Okay, so there's guys arguing with their girlfriends because they're talking to you.
But they're not their girlfriends. They told me that. You understand?
Okay,
but they got mad about that. Like they.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. So you're saying that there's girls? Are you trying to get with these girls?
I mean, they like me, so I was trying to get with them. You understand? But at the same time, I know those guys ain't gonna do nothing, but they get upset about that. They arguing with them.
Okay,
like,
so wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, so where are you meeting these girls at?
I bagged them in person.
Okay, so you bagged the chick in person. So how are you around the other guys they're talking to?
Hold on, say that again.
What I'm saying is, you're saying that the girls you bagged, there's other guys they're talking to that are arguing with them about talking to you. My question is, how are you in the same space as the other guys they're talking to? You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, let's say you're talking to a girl, her name is Tiffany, right? And I'm also talking to Tiffany. I'm talking to the same girl you're talking to. What I'm saying is, how are you in the same place as me and Tiffany? How did that happen?
Well, it just happened to be like, they was at the same party as those guys. I don't know, like they know my face, but
so wait, so okay, so hold on. So you were at a party and this happened.
Well, at a party, this happened. Outside, it happened. And now it's happening on social media.
So wait, so you're at a party with a girl you hollered at. So you came to the party with the girl?
No, they invited me there.
Who invited you?
The girl.
Okay, so the girl you hollering at invited you to the party, right? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're saying that there's other guys at the party that she's fucking with. Is that what you're saying? Also, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. And so now you're at this party and a chick invited you to a party, and then there's other guys she's fucking with there too, and they're getting mad at her for talking to you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so now,
and then they also telling the girl, yeah. They also, another thing, they also said, yo, why did they invite me? The girls are like, yo, be respectable. Like, be respectful. And the girls, like, yo,
all right, I got it.
They don't got, there's something wrong with them.
I got it now. Now, if what you're saying is true, basically what those girls are doing, they're using you to get the other guy jealous. From what you're saying, that's what's happening. So basically, those women are using you to get those other guys jealous. They like the other guys they're fucking with, and they're using you to get those guys jealous. You understand? So
no.
Yes. Yes, that's what's happening, bro. I'm going off what you said. I'm going off what you said. If you're if you're messing with a girl and she invites you to a place where there's other guys that she's fucking with, right? She's inviting you there to get them jealous.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. She's using you to get them jealous. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, but she said that she also put me to the side. She said, "Yo, listen, she really does like me more than them." But it's just, but they was like, "Yo, why are they doing that?" And so I'm like, "Yo," I'm telling her, "Yo, why? First of all, why are they doing that?" She like, "Nah, don't worry." But
no, wait, hold on.
Guys,
you asked, you asked her, why are they acting that way?
I'm asking her like, yo, if you're gonna be around me, don't bring those guys around me. You understand? Because first of all, if they acting that way, that's gonna make me too uncomfortable being with you.
But that's what I'm saying. They
like,
that's what I'm saying. She brought you there to make those dudes jealous. That's what I'm saying, bruh. She's using you.
Yeah, but no, she wasn't using me, because at the end of the day, I end up beating, I end up smashing her anyway, you know. But
nigga, it don't matter. It don't matter. Just like nah, because shout out to Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed talked about this years ago. King Lee put that in the chat. Tariq Nasheed talked about this years ago. When the chicks invite you to a place like that, she's usually trying to do that to get you jealous, to get either you jealous or the other person jealous. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all all that's happening. So I'm just saying that's go ahead.
Yeah, but what happened was that they was like, yo, and her other female friends was there too. You understand? Her and her female friend, they pulled me to the side, like far from them, like, and spoke to me. It was like, yo, don't worry, they like me more than they like them. But the problem is that the reason why they're doing that is because, the reason why they're doing that is because that's just what they do. You understand? But we almost end up getting into a fight. I almost end up getting into a fight with one of those guys, you know, end up hurting them. But
so wait, you almost got into a fight?
They don't mess with me no more. They just come on slow smooth.
Wait, why'd you almost get into a fight?
Hello?
Yeah, why did you almost get into a fight?
Hold on. Your phone.
Bruh. How did you almost get into a fight, my dude?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
The phone breaking up.
All right, you're going to have to call back, bro. You're going to have to call back. Oh, man, you guys got to get your story straight. This guy sound like he fucking lying the whole time. He's like, oh, yeah, so the guy was there, and then So I'm just trying to go off what he's saying. I'm just going off what he's saying and then try to, because I'm like, come on, man. He said he trying to make up a story. Exactly. But let's go. Let's go to 313. Let's go to 313. What's popping? 313. What's going on? Who's this? 313. Going once. Going twice.
Oh shit, Lucario, I got you, bro. Damn, my shit was on mute.
What's going on? Who this?
I didn't even know, man. That nigga was capping, man. This still I rise, man, from Detroit, man. I've been donating for years, man.
Appreciate it. What's going on with you, man?
Man, let me tell you something, man. Like, as a Detroit nigga, and trust me, most of the niggas I know don't even know shit about the red pill, but I guarantee if they ever talk to this nigga, they say he is simp. You getting into it with other niggas over a bitch that ain't even yours.
Right,
and then the caller before that, the caller before that was sipping on a married bitch.
Nah, the caller before that, AT,
you can't
he's
make
official.
This stuff up in the street.
Nah, AT's official. He just he was just
man, look, man, but look, the juice ain't worth the squeeze, man. Y'all niggas trying to talk to these chicks that already got niggas and all this other stuff. I can tell, man, a lot of these dudes that you see online that say they getting girls, they doing this, they doing that, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't got no receipts, man. They ain't got no receipts. But I'm actually calling on the topic because a lot of people stray off, and you said what most women say should not be taken seriously, correct?
Right.
Okay. Now, the reason why Lucario was telling y'all this is for a simple fact. A lot of y'all may not have been in the game for a while, man. Matter of fact, shout out to Coach EO, shout out to Coach Steve, man. All these other guys that's been in the game for a minute. They're not saying that every time a girl speaks, she's just talking about pink unicorns and bullshit. No, they're not saying that. What they're telling you guys is, you guys get your emotions all wrapped up. You a man. You ain't supposed to worry about what no other motherfucker say at all. Especially if it ain't even your chick. You know, it's not your wife. It's not somebody that you're doing business with. Like, take me and my girl, for example. We talk business. You know what I'm saying? We got Airbnbs out here. We got real estate out here. That's different. But a hoe that I'm hooking up with, what the fuck I'm gonna get all mad and worry about what she talking about, bro?
Right.
Like, the reason why I get hype about this shit is because y'all care too much about people who aren't adding value to your life.
Right.
The only person's opinion you should take serious is someone who adds value to your life. Look at April, how April comes through and she does her thing. Lucario got his thing. Donovan Sharp and Devin, right? Everything has a system. These are people that are important because it's helping with moving society forward, helping with helping people.
Right.
Anything else does not matter. If you're just talking about smashing some chicks, like, what the fuck? That is the most, honestly, man, this is shit y'all should have got out y'all system in high school. So I can see why the game is messed up, because it's not always a woman's fault, because y'all cats don't know how to be men. Men stand firm and men hold shit down regardless. If you movable and shakeable like that, bro, with a bitch, what you gonna do when you have a big opportunity in front of you? You gonna fold.
Right.
It's a reason why I've been able to hang out with millionaires. I've been able to make lots of money myself. But guess what? Even before I made a lot of money, I was a high value man.
Right.
Don't say, oh, I'm just working to be a high value man. Wait, you're supposed to already be a high value man in your eyes.
Facts.
Because without that, you ain't never gonna get to nothing. So, man, yo, I ain't trying to go on too hard, man. But Lucario, man, you're doing a real service, man, for the real G's out here. Because at the end of the day, y'all want to get girls, y'all want to do this and all that. But at the end of the day, man, what do you want for yourself?
Right. Facts.
It's just sad, man. I'm hearing these people, man. It's 2021 now, man. Get past the bullshit, bro. 2020 was a fucked up year. 2021 was supposed to be everybody past all this shit. But that's the reason why Lucario here. That's the reason y'all niggas need to donate. Facts. And that's the reason why it's like in church, like a lot of people who are against tithing, but when you give your 10% to the church, that's a selfless act, and God is going to bless you and reward you.
Facts. That's
same
real
thing.
talk.
When y'all come here on the manosphere, don't just be all in the comments talking shit. Donate some every now and then. Then slowly but surely, you'll see blessings getting added in your life. You'll see shit added up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all niggas need to quit being some cheap assholes. Donate. Holla, man. Still I rise from Detroit. One.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate it, my brother. Our brother came in with that heavy game. That's what I'm talking about. So let's go to 240. 240, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's up, Lucario? This is Matthew from the DMV.
What up? What's going on? What's popping? Did you donate?
I'm sure. Oh, of course, man. Matt from the DMV and the PayPal, man.
That's what's up. Appreciate it. So
Yeah, no doubt, man. I was just tuning into the show, and man, it's a real topic, man. I just want to thank you for the content, man. You're blessing a lot of people, but man, at the end of the day, they have to accept what these women are saying, because they don't have anything to compare it with. If you think about it,
right?
You know, if you're not like, I look at it just from a black and white aspect. You know, if you're not a sexually desirable man, then you can't hear the unspoken conversation behind what she's trying to tell you.
Right.
Yeah,
that's true.
And you know, once you have enough of those experiences, you see through everything. You see right through it.
Right.
You know, like just for example. Yeah, like for example. So it was a girl I met like some months back or whatever. And we met and we just went and we hooked up. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. We met and an hour later back in my place, getting it popping. You know. And this is the same girl that's on social media making a video talking about, oh, I don't just get with guys I just met, stranger danger.
Right, exactly.
I'm on these apps, and you know what I'm saying? You see it over and over again. You see girls that you've been with on different dating apps, and you know they were begging to come over. You know, showing you their pussy on FaceTime and shit like that, begging to come over. You hit it, and then on their profiles you'll see them on different dating apps talking about no hookups. And I'm looking for something serious and all this other stuff. But that's the thing, man. It's like, you know, the real answer is to become a very sexually attractive man so that you can have, you know, the type of experiences enough that will expose the BS that's trying to be sold to you, you know. But if you don't have those experiences, you have to, you know, accept that bill of goods that she's trying to tell you when it's really bullshit, you know, at the end of the day, man.
Right. Now that's real talk, man. And again, like, see, a lot of dudes, unfortunately, because they are not in a position to where they've had experiences where women are actually sexually attracted to them. Women are actually respecting them as men. You understand? Women are following their lead. Women are being submissive. A lot of guys don't have those experiences. So what happens is that when a woman talks her talk, you know, that I'd say I call it like her society talk. She's talking to society so that society could think she's a certain way. A lot of these guys believe her because they don't have the experience that says otherwise. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that because those guys don't have that experience, they think by agreeing with what she's saying, that's going to make her like him. Like, even like I'm on that app Clubhouse, right? And I'll be going in these rooms and having these conversations with these people. And there's a lot of dudes in there that's super simps, because the women in there be like, oh, I don't do this and I'm this way and I'm that way. And the guys are like, oh yeah, girl, you know, queen, you're amazing, queen. And they doing all this like ass kissing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, like they just falling for this nonsense. And I'm like, and of course the women are going to take it because that all that does is solidify the front that they're putting up. You understand? But the thing is that guys who really know what it is, you understand what I'm saying? We ain't falling for that nonsense. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. You know?
Yeah, but it really is. Just to see, like, you know, just to see them try it over and over and over again.
Right.
And then, you know, and they'll say it, and the sad part is they'll say it with such a straight face, man. You know, such a straight face. You know, I remember being on a date like a couple of weeks ago, and the girl literally told me, you know, we're going to have to go out again. And don't worry, you know, I like you, but, you know, this is the baseline of how I treat every man.
Oh, okay? Please.
So, man, I do. Yeah. And at that point, I'm just like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
So anyway, I'm not going to hold the line up. But anyway, this is what happened. I get home and she's so, you know, overwhelmed by me. She calls me and says, how are you single? And then, you know, I start having a real conversation with her. And I'm just like, look, man, it's two types of dudes out here. Okay. It's the dude you go on a date with, and it's the dude you call after you go on a date with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I said, listen, I'm the latter.
Facts.
You know, told her straight up, man. And then she admitted, she was just like, yeah, well, if I see like boyfriend potential or husband potential in the guy, I take it slower with him. But if the guy is just there and that's all he has to offer, then I'll take it. And I told her straight up, I said, no, it's not what he's offering. It's the fact that you desire him sexually to the extent that you're accepting what he offers.
Right. Exactly. That's what it is. I'm telling you. Now I'm telling you, it's so crazy because when you see through it, because you've been through it and you know it, it's just comical to you. You're just like, come on now, like you can't get me with those tricks. Like these other fools out here could be fooled and led astray with your nonsense, but it ain't gonna be me. And then the funny part is that sometimes women don't like that because they're like, damn, this dude knows. Like I can't trick this dude. I can't pull a fast one on him. You feel what I'm saying? So I gotta either submit or keep it pushing. And that's fun. And the funny part is that's why a lot of times women will sometimes keep it pushing, because they don't want to have to deal with the fact that they know that they can't BS you. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes they in the mood to BS you, but they're like, damn, I can't BS this guy. So there's no need for me to deal with him. You see what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of guys, they get their time wasted. And that's why a lot of dudes get played and all this other stuff, because women are like, they get around guys where they're like, yes, I could BS this dude. He fell for the okie doke. You see what I'm saying? So I can continue this facade and waste more and more of his time while I'm waiting for the real dude I actually want to be with to come around. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Exactly. And man, exactly, man. And the dude, like you said, just need to stop simping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you want. Don't take a roundabout path to get there. You know, anytime you do something that you don't want to do, you know, for some sort of desired outcome that you want with women, that's compromising yourself in that simple. But, you know, just a matter of just being solid enough to talk in a straight line, move in a straight line. And she either wants it or she doesn't.
Right.
Because if you're that sexually attractive man, it's enough women that want it. So you don't mind charging chicks to the game and this and that. And like you said, these dudes, you know, wasting time and this and that because they don't have enough experiences immediately at their disposal.
Right.
That are opposite of the BS that the girl is trying to sell. You know, so that's pretty much it, man. Look, I ain't want to hold the line up, man. I just love the show, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate the call, my brother. Appreciate it, man. All right, I'll got it. Peace. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we got 320 something people watching right now. Let's get the likes up, people. God damn it. I only see, hold on, let me see how many likes I see on the joint real quick. I see 200 likes. That's what's up, people. 200 likes. Let's get it up to 225, people. Let's get it at least to 225. We got 321 people. We get it at least to 225. Come on, people. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me play more of these bars, man. Y'all know I'll show off with more of these goddamn bars. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. So let me play some more of these bars, goddamn it. They're gonna make me show off with these goddamn bars. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up, people.
I'm just trying to fuck, I'm just trying to nut, I'm just trying to get all up in them guts. The slut wants to chill, I'm like, chill for what? I just want that ass and that mouth to suck. On this dick, this chick run her mouth too much. I put my finger on it, I'm like, shut up. She's like, what up with us? Lust is up with us, this ain't love. I'm here to blow your back, I'm an older Mac, hold my dick. I'll never let you hold the sack, not the trick. I like I'm thick, Doja Cat, I'm that dude. Those are facts. She's a freak bitch, you know how hoes act. Want the 69 like she's bros with act. Call my bros to get at her. She noticed that I will never stay. It's always noted that. Come on. She never wants me to go.
Like some people.
She never wants me to go. She never wants me to go. But I gotta go. Shorty, I'm about to dip. Me and my niggas dip. Shorty, I'm about to dip.
Get the likes up,
my
people.
Niggas dip. Shorty, I'm about to smash and skeet your ass and freak you. Ask for me to crash at your path for week.
All right, so we got up to 228. That's what's up. That's what's up. He said I got the 1999 bars. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's that real rap right there, people. That's that real rap right there, people. You feel what I'm saying? Look at all the trolls coming and hating. It's like, but man. So I was supposed to do the Donovan Sharp show tonight, but that got canceled for tonight. So we ain't gonna do that tonight. But Steve is gonna have another show. I'm gonna actually have it streaming too from this channel. So probably I think around like 8:30 or 9:30. I can't remember exactly what the time is. I'm gonna hit up Steve and see what's popping. So it's supposed to be Steve, myself, EO, Rosebud is supposed to be on there. So we gonna be back tonight around 8:30, 9:30 to get that shit cracking. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna spit some more game for y'all later on. You feel what I'm saying? So we get that shit cracking. But yeah, man. So guys, call up. Call the number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224. Make sure you guys call up. We'll go another maybe 10, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And then we will be out of here. You feel me? Man. We're going to be out of here. But we're going to be back, though. We'll be back around probably 8:30 or 9:30. One of them joints. Man. Yes, I'm going to join Dipset. Hilarious. Shout out to Dipset, though. Man. But yeah, so guys, hit that like button. Make sure you hit the donate button. Also, make sure you guys join that Bad Boy membership. Because remember, hold on, let me put this thing up real quick so y'all can see. Because right now in the Bad Boy membership, this is the new program called Authentic Game. You feel what I'm saying? Authentic Game. That is a new program on the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? That's the joint right there. You feel me? So you guys gotta make sure you guys cop that and get that shit cracking. That is the dope shit right there. So you go to badboymembership.com and you can get that. So it teaches you how to attract women by being honest. You feel what I'm saying? With honesty, without having to lie. You understand? It's real simple. You guys can go to badboymembership.com and get that shit cracking. Also, remember, this was the Greg who won the Bad Boy membership contest. So shout out to my dude Greg. He got the watch and the cologne. So we're gonna have some more contests for you guys soon. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna have some more of that. Guess I need a drill beat. Man, crazy. She said, can you explain why the girl who has a high body count is just like a car with high mileage and why that's a bad analogy? I swear, man, it's crazy though how there's a lot of dudes who just don't want to come to terms with the fact that women like to have sex. You understand? Y'all got to understand women like to have sex, man. You understand? And it's not the sex that is the thing that makes women go crazy if they've been having sex with a whole bunch of dudes. It's the experience as far as them dealing with a particular guy. It's not just the act of putting your penis in the vagina for 7 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like, I don't understand. Like, okay, think about it this way. Think about it. Let's just be logical here, people. Let's be logical here. Okay. If you spent a weekend, let's say you're an American and you have an American accent. If you spent 2 days, not even 2 days, let's say a day, you spent the day in London or England or whatever, or let's say you spent the day in London. You think you're gonna come back with a London accent, spending a day there? Huh? So if a chick fucks some guy for 7 minutes, you think that's gonna really impact her life like that? Like, come on, guys, stop being ridiculous. But let's go to 617. 617, what's popping? Who it is?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, man. So, I want to say, first of all, I appreciate everything you do, man. I've been on your YouTube for a little bit now, been seeing some progress, but I had a quick question on dealing with girls that I'm genuinely into, because I've noticed that, and people say this a lot, that when you deal with girls that you're not that into, you say it tends to be easier to maneuver with them and shit. But when it comes to girls that I like, I've noticed that I do some, I don't want to say simpy shit, but I can feel that, So I wanted to ask you, like, what could I do to help myself with that, or if it's something internally that I need to change up?
Yeah, that's I mean, that normally happens when guys don't have. Hold on, I'm gonna put you on hold for a second because there's some feedback in the background. I'm gonna put you on hold, but you can still hear me on the line. Usually that happens when you're not used to being around women or dealing with women that you're really feeling. And then so when you finally get a girl you're really feeling, you start to have a scarcity mindset. And then when you have the scarcity mindset, that causes you to be needy. And then that neediness causes you to be unattractive to the woman. And that's why she sort of falls back, or why things don't turn out how you want it to turn out in most cases. And the reason why it's easier for you to deal or to get with the woman you're like not that into, or she's like, all right, is because you're not putting too much pressure on it. You're just chilling, you're calm, which again makes you that makes you attractive. And then that's when that woman is attracted to you. So all it is that you have to change that energy within yourself when you're around these type of women, or just in general. You gotta be able to deal with her and still be centered. You gotta be able to deal with her and be okay with her leaving. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be very, very grounded and centered with dealing with this woman and being okay with the fact that you might only have her for that one day. You understand what I'm saying? Or she might leave for some other reason or whatever, right? Your nervousness of her leaving, or you not making it happen with her, or you not being able to make things go down. That's the thing that's causing it to be harder for you to keep those women interested. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you back on the line. You got that, caller?
Yeah, man, I hear what you're saying, bro. So, for clarification, pretty much just learn to control myself, even though I've had those like feelings inside me. It's more about, because I know how to control myself. I've gotten better with that, like as I've been watching you. But it's the feeling that's there that's bothering me. You feel me? That's what I want to like. Is it something you can't get rid of, or you know what I'm saying?
No, well, that's the thing. The reason why you have the feeling is because you're not used to being in the situation. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like if you were to win millions of dollars, you understand what I'm saying? You would have a certain type of feeling because you've never had millions of dollars. Now, if you've had millions of dollars for an extended period of time, over extended like maybe years or something like that, then it's not going to feel the exact same way. You're not going to have that same feeling. You'll still like it. Let me put you on hold for a second because that shit is crazy. Your phone is going crazy right now. Like, you'll still like it, but you're not going to have that same feeling as to when you first had it. So when you first had it, you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God, what am I going to buy? What am I going to do? All this other crazy stuff. And once you've gotten used to that excitement or that energy is going to dissipate. So you just have to get yourself to the point where that becomes your normal. See, right now, this is not normal to you. You understand? You have to make it normal. And you make it normal, and by you immersing yourself in those situations more, or just by you being more grounded in seeing what the reality is that she's not special. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's cool, but she's not special. You see what I mean? So that's the type of thing you gotta understand. I'll put you back on the line. What's going on?
Facts. Yeah, man. That was a great analogy, bro. You put that into perspective perfectly, bro.
Right. You got it? So
So I had
Yeah, go ahead.
I had one more question too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more about dealing with attention whore. So say I got some girls at work, right, that I tried to holler at or whatever, and they were on their bullshit, the flakiness and all that.
Right.
But say I'm still working with them and I still see them regularly, and they still want me to give them attention, and they still be coming up to me while I'm working, trying to talk. And when I try to make something happen, it's still the same BS. So how do I deal with those people, with those girls?
Wait, so you said these are girls you work with?
Yeah, like girls I work with. So yeah, I try to make something happen with them, and they get flaky and shit. But they still think that I'm gonna be there to like be cool with them and be friendly and shit. So I'm trying to ask, how do I deal with that?
Yeah, well, understand that they're doing that because they're at work. See, I think a lot of guys, which I don't understand, is sometimes when women flirt with you at work, it's an attention whore type of energy. You understand? They're not actually trying to do anything with you. They're only flirting with you at work because there's a space for them to be able to flirt without there being any consequences for them flirting. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, okay, it's like this.
Yeah.
It's like, for example, let's say you see a dude who he's really a pussy, but when he's around all his boys, he start talking mad shit. Right? So he's not talking mad shit because he's a tough guy for real. He's just talking mad shit because his boys is there, because he got his crew around. So now it's safe for him to talk that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So if you was to step up to him, or if anything was to go down, he has that safety net of his boys to back him up and jump you or whatever. Women are the same way at work. They want to pretend to be all sexual and flirtatious with you or whatever, because they like the attention it gets, but they have the safety of the work environment to where you can't really do nothing to her. You understand? You can't take it far, because if you do, then she could at any point say, oh, I feel like I'm being harassed. I don't feel comfortable with this. You understand what I'm saying? So she can have her fun without any consequences. So meaning that she can flirt with you all she want without her having to actually take it further. You understand? And so what she's going to get is she's going to get the attention. which is what she really wants at the end of the day, is I can get as much attention as I want from this guy without actually having to give him anything. You see what I mean? So that's what happens. The same way where that guy, the guy with the gang or whatever, he's like, I can act all tough without actually having to fight because the dude not gonna fight because I got all my people here. You understand what I'm saying? So she's like, I can act like a slut or I can act like I'm flirting, but I don't have to really do nothing with him because I'm at work. He can't do nothing with me at work. You see what I mean? So understand that's why you're getting that situation where they're flirting, but then nothing's really happening because they know that nothing's really happening. Now, I talk about this on another live stream where I was saying that if you're at work and a chick has to be blatantly making it obvious, meaning she has to be damn near chasing you down, trying to rip your clothes off type of energy to where it's anything real. You understand what I'm saying? If it's not that and she's just coming to you and, running up on you and talking a little shit here and there and, saying hi to you in the hallway or whatever the fuck, that's not really nothing. So you're just wasting a lot of time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I was going to ask you, do you have the book though, the How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day book? Because I talk about that of how to get chicks at your job in a way that's going to be a little bit more, efficient. Because I talk about that in the book. I have a whole chapter on that because I know a lot of dudes still like to get chicks at their job. You know what I'm saying? But I don't actually recommend it. But if you are going to do it, do it in a way that's going to be most likely going to be beneficial for you. You see what I'm saying?
I haven't got the book, but I'm most def look into it though.
All right, man. But yeah, just check that out. But yeah, understand them chicks at work, most of the time it's just attention whore stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, bro. Yeah, man. All right, thanks for the advice, bro. You got some fire-ass analogies. Okay,
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man. All right, I'm holla. All right, peace. All right, so we're going to get one more call and I'm going to head up out of here. But Taylor Flap said, okay, but what do women get out of gaining non-sexual attention? Bruh, nigga, women, they get high off that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Women get high off attention. Because, see, most women are kind of, insecure about a lot of things. So the attention makes them feel good about themselves. It's like, oh, I'm getting attention from this guy. This guy's paying me attention. There must be something interesting or good or awesome about me at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Sacred. You said it's like drugs that makes them feel good. Exactly. They love that shit. So they'll do, and understand this. The reason, you got to understand something. The reason why women like attention so much is because they can't fuck every guy. You understand what I'm saying? There's no woman on earth that can just fuck every dude. You understand what I'm saying? So because they can't fuck every dude, the next best thing is attention. You understand that? So if she's in let's say, even for example, online or fucking I don't know, Instagram or some shit. Let's say she has 6,000 people on her page following her, and then she's getting DMs from dudes, every day. She got 100 DMs in her joint. She got 100 dudes on Tinder trying to holler at her, on Bumble, all this other stuff. She got 300 dudes today trying to holler. She can't fuck all those guys. You understand what I'm saying? Even if she wanted to. No, it's not enough time in the day. You understand what I'm saying? So the next best thing is attention. You see what I mean? But here we said, Ms. Laura, please clarify what BS Luis Hernandez is spitting about submissive women. What was Luis saying about submissive women? Hold on, what was he talking about? What is he talking about? What is Luis Hernandez talking about? You said submission only happens after the man stops giving her attention. Bruh. Come on, son. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He said, go back to his comment at 6:35. Hold on. Let me see what he said. Is that the one or did it? Hold on. I think that might have been the one. That's funny. Yep, that's the one right there. Okay. You said submission only happens, and 516, we're gonna get to your call in a second. You said submission only happens after the man stops giving her attention. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. You understand? See, and there's a few things in that comment, right? Submission does not happen after the man gives her attention, stops giving her attention. Submission happens from the jump. You understand what I'm saying? So if I meet a woman at a bar, like let's say I randomly walk up to the bar, she's standing next to the bar, right? And let's say I talk to her and I just say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? How's your night? You know, I came over here. You was looking real good. My name is Locario. What's your name? Oh, Jennifer. Jennifer, nice to meet you. Listen, let's go over here and talk real quick. Come and sit over here with me, right? So once she follows me to come sit with me over at that couch, that's submission. She's already following my lead. You understand what I'm saying? Already. I'm not ignoring her. I'm not giving her attention. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that if you have to stop giving a woman attention and then you think that she's submitting now that you stop giving her attention, that's not submission. That's usually attention whoring. You understand what I'm saying? That's her just trying to get your attention back because she wants to get more attention. You understand what I'm saying? Because if she was actually interested in you, right? You wouldn't need to stop giving her attention. Like, what would be the cause of you needing to stop giving her attention in the first place? Right? What would be the need for you to do that in the first place? And then thinking that that's going to make her come back and submit. You understand? That's not how it works. You understand? See, a lot of times, if you're in a situation and you stop giving a woman attention and she comes back to you, right? That usually means she's playing games in the first place, right? Or what happened is that she was already into you and you were playing games, right? And then that's just how it played out. Because you're like, let me play games and ignore this woman. But she's continuing to chase you because she liked you anyway, right? But a lot of times it's the playing games on her end because she's been playing games, which is why you stop giving her attention and she's trying to come back because she wants to play more games. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, if she was into you, that submission would have been from the jump. You understand? Because if a chick is highly interested in you, shit's going to go down. She's going to try her best to make sure that things go in the right direction. But let's go to 516 real quick. 516 was popping. Who this?
Hey,
you.
Hey, Mr. Locario. Sorry, my phone broke. Sorry, I was the person that called you earlier. Now, listen. This is Sam. Listen. Let me tell you this, right? That's a good thing that you just talked about this too. Like, I've met this one chick. There's one chick that was trying to use me basically for attention, and then and I basically got the message across like, yo, who you think you're using? You're not using me for no attention. Like, first of all, I don't know how many guys. He said, no, she's not using me for attention. What it is, right? Is that she wants me to come out to a party because she got a female.
Hold on, Sam. Are you trolling Sam?
What you mean?
I'm saying, are you making all this up? Because the last call.
No, I'm not making this up.
Sound like you're just making this shit up.
I'm not making this up.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I don't make stuff up. When I call in shows, man, I talk real stuff.
Okay. So go ahead.
So listen, like this female, right? Basically, I already knew based off the words that's coming out her mouth, her actions. She just using me for that word that you just said, attention. Mm-hmm. Basically, what she tried to do is that she always keep hitting me up, talking about, yo, come to this party. I got a female friend that want to give me head, throw me the pussy, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, right. That's not true. You understand? Like, she said, nah, she always keep hitting me up. Like, yo, come on, I'm telling you. Right? Now, it was when I may admit, I did went to the party because it was free to get it and I wasn't doing nothing. So I said, let me take my chance and go. Right? Now, I did went. Now, I'm looking at her like, okay, where's the female friend? Oh, she not here. Oh, she not here? So all that freaky stuff that you was talking, and I told her that. So I said, all that freaky stuff. Now, I'm not saying I hate you, but all that freaky stuff that you was talking about, yo, you got a female friend. Oh, that's really the smash, blah, blah, blah. Now, she not here. So that means, guess what? I told her she got to fill in the void if she talking about it. Because I ain't got to ask her if she a virgin. She ain't no damn virgin. Because obviously, I already know she's
Sam, let me ask you a question.
Niggas out there.
Let me ask you a question. What's the point though? Like, what are you getting at? Where are you getting at though with the story? That's what I want to know.
No, when she told me that, I was like, man, miss, I'm out. I told her, like, yo, I'm out. Then basically, when I gave her the message that, yo, don't use me like that. Basically, she stopped doing that, and then she really started liking me. But I don't really hang out with her. You understand? Because I'm not a guy that lets females use me for attention. Because guess what? Other million other guys out there that she know, I'm just happen to be that one guy that she's not smashing. I already know that. You understand? Now she probably figured that maybe the guy that she liked, that's probably throwing her the dick, right, is not probably coming with her to the party. So she figured that, yo, this dude, Sam, is the last man standing. Let me call him to see if he's going to come over there so we can just use him for attention. And then guess what? The fact that she realized she could not use me for attention, she stopped hitting me up. Okay? And then she started hitting me up on some, she liked me type thing. But I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear that. I want to see some actions to that. Thanks.
Okay, so what's the conclusion? What's the conclusion of this story? Because what's
the conclusion? Is the conclusion? Nah, basically, she's not the only female that tried to do that to me. There's other females that tried to do that to me too, and I did not fall for it. So that's basically I wanted to tell you. I wanted to know what's your opinion on that.
Bruh, I have no idea what you just said the whole time. I heard you said some chick told you to come somewhere and then some other chick wasn't there and then you said she was using you for attention. Like what?
No, basically what I was trying to tell you is that she was trying to make me come. Like she said, like, yo, there's a party coming on. I promise. Yo, if you come through, I got a females. I got like one female.
And wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Who's this girl that's telling you to come to the party?
Some female that I know.
How you know her? From where?
Yeah. I bagged her in person.
Where?
They got a party one time.
Where? Which party?
In Harlem.
In Harlem? When was this?
That was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. So okay, so you talking about some shit that happened 2 years ago still. Okay, and when did y'all
No, not 2 years ago. This thing happened recently because I haven't hit her up at all.
So wait, so recently, hold on. Wait. Stop, Sam, stop. So recently a chick told you to come to a party in Harlem recently?
Yeah.
What? Sam, why are you lying for us? Your name ain't even Sam. Your name was probably freaking Jerry.
Lying,
I'm gonna call you Jerry. Jerry, why are you lying?
No, I'm not lying, man. I'm serious, man.
What party?
I'm so serious.
What party is happening in the pandemic recently?
No, it was like an apartment party. Like somebody was throwing it. Like an apartment party on like. So basically, I wasn't doing nothing. I was free. I ain't got nobody else.
Okay, so let me ask. Okay, so a girl you bagged, right? Did you smash this chick?
I'm gonna keep it real. No.
Okay, so a girl you bagged that you didn't smash is hitting you up randomly to come smash another chick?
That's what she basically saying. You understand? That's what she basically telling me. She know I'm not falling for that. So I mean, she I came to our party one time And then the fact that I didn't see any females that she talking about. Yeah, there was other females, but I say, okay, where are the females now?
Jerry, why you lying?
Like, oh,
Jerry, why you
nah,
lying to us for, man? That's not right, man. Why are you lying? Why are you lying?
Hold up, I'm not lying to you, man.
Why are you lying? So a chick you smashed, a chick you didn't smash that you bagged 2 years ago randomly hit you up to tell you, randomly hit you up to tell you to come through to have sex with some other woman.
Yeah, like come to the party because she got a female friend that wanted to smash me, blah, blah, blah. Things like that.
Jerry, why are you lying? Jerry,
I'm not lying.
Why are you lying
for,
man? Jerry? Serious. Oh my goodness, Jerry. Why are you lying?
I'm not lying to you, man. I'm not lying to you. I'm serious, man. I'm serious. So I'm telling you, like, to continue, I said, okay, let me take my chance and go. Right. And I went, and then I'm like, yo, where's the female friend? And then she was like, oh, she's supposed to be here. She don't know what time she's coming. Listen, I've been in there for 2 hours. The female friend didn't come. I'm like, yo, you know what? I told her, I'm leaving. Then she was like, yo, why am I leaving?
Why the fuck you lying?
I'm out.
Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Jerry, why?
I'm not lying, man. I'm not lying, man. Mr. Locardio, I'm telling you,
come on,
I'm not
bro.
Lying to you,
so let's
never know.
Let's recount.
Like,
let's recap. Okay, so a chick you bagged 2 years ago that you didn't smash randomly hit you up to invite you to have sex with another woman. Are we is that correct?
Yeah.
And then you went to it, then she invited you to a party that was going on in the pandemic in Harlem. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so you went to the party, and then what else happened?
No, I went to the party, and unfortunately, I came to find out that's not true.
What wasn't true?
You understand?
What wasn't true?
Like, yo, she had another female friend.
So
I was gonna smash a woman.
So
blah blah blah.
So you go there, and she's there, and the girl's not there. The girl that she said that she wanted you to smash is not there.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
Who was at the party? It was just you and her?
Me, her, and a bunch of other people that I don't even know.
Okay, and what'd you do when you got to the party? What happened after that? When you find out the girl wasn't there, what happened?
Nah, then I just left.
And you just left.
I just left. She was like, yo, why am I leaving?
And then what happened? When she said, why are you leaving?
And then when I'm like, yo, I'm just leaving. Like, yo, like,
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God.
I'm not lying.
Stop fucking lying.
Jerry, come on, man.
I'm not lying, man. Come on, man. I'm telling the truth, man.
And
I'm not lying to you.
And so
I'm telling you.
My question to you is, why would this woman go through all that trouble to get you to this party just to do that? Why would she do that? A woman you met 2 years ago who didn't fuck you. Why?
Mr. Locardio, to be real with you, man, is because I just realized she's just using me for attention, basically.
Bro, why would she invite you all the way to a party and lie to you about another woman for attention? That doesn't make any sense. Because understand this, women are not that much of an attention whore to go through all that. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to go through all of that. You see what I'm saying? They're not going to do that. You're not that important to her. To call you randomly after 2 years and invite you to a party talking about, hey, I got some pussy wave. Why? How did that conversation go? She just said, hey, come through to this party. There's a girl I want you to smash.
That's what she basically said. I'm telling you the truth.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Yo, she be. Oh my gosh, man.
Bro, you got more holes in your story.
I'm telling the truth, man. Listen, I'm telling the truth, man. You don't believe you. Why you don't believe what I'm telling you?
Because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. That's
because the reason why. Listen, the reason why she didn't hit me up. Listen, the reason why she hit me up was that she was one of the women that was basically hitting me up, like on some bullshit. You know, talking bullshit like, yo, what's good, blah, blah, blah. She basically wanted me to be on some back and forth text type shit, and I wasn't with that. You understand?
Man,
so she
bro.
saw that I wasn't with that. So
bro,
she
listen. We gotta wrap this up because I gotta go. But bro, this is what I'm saying. Bro, this story is not true.
You never know.
Dude.
We never know.
The story's not true. Listen, if you're gonna come up with a lie that's believable, that means you have to actually be in the game so that you can say shit that sounds right. This is not this. Listen, you got to understand how women operate. A woman that you met 2 years ago that you bagged is not going to randomly invite you to a party to smash another woman. You understand what I'm saying? Because if she was going to invite you to if she was going to invite you to smash another woman, that would mean that you already fucked her and the dick was so good to her that she wanted her friend to find out, right? But you ain't even smashed. So why would she tell a dude she didn't even smash to come through to smash her friend?
90 seconds.
Does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense. So I'm telling her, and I was telling her that at the party, like, yo, why would you hit me up to come over there, right? And tell me that you got a female friend, and then came to find out that you don't when I got there.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Yo,
60 seconds.
If I was to meet you in person, right, I would show you the text message.
All right,
I'm not
Jerry.
lying.
All right, Jerry, we got to go, brother. Appreciate you. Okay, that we had to cut that off. Listen, guys. Yo, I do see one of the lies so much, bro. There's so many holes in this nigga story. It's hilarious. I'm like, bruh, a random girl you bagged 2 years ago just gonna call you up, tell you, hey, bro, I'm gonna go out and take time out of my day to call some dude who I haven't had sex with, who I got a number from years ago, to come to some party that's happening now when there's nothing happening out here. Like, you know, come on, bro, stop.
10 seconds.
Stop. Oh, it's so funny. These guys are hilarious, bro. I'm like, look, see, this is the ironic part about the whole shit is that a dude with game would never come up with a story like that because he knows that it don't make no sense. You understand what I'm saying? But a dude with game would never come up with stories like that because he actually has real shit going on. You know what I'm saying? He wanted attention. He's talking about women want the attention. He wanted attention. Man. You said, quick question. Can a woman, for you, Laura, can a woman go 3 years without sex? Absolutely not. And any chick who's telling you that, she's BSing you. All these chicks talking about they celibate, no, she's BSing you. You understand? Because chicks will have sex. She'll be like, oh yeah, I didn't have sex, but she sucked a lot of dick. You understand what I'm saying? She was doing other shit. So don't believe none of that shit. These chicks, like I was on my TikTok earlier. This chick said she says she don't count hookups as sex. You understand? She says she don't count hookups as sex. Ange A, you say you have Ange A. Did you masturbate? If you masturbated, that's sex. Yo, because chicks swear they ain't out here having sex. I'm like, stop. Oh yeah, I'm celibate. I haven't had sex since 1997. Like, get out of here with that shit. I'm like, and that shit ain't attractive. Why would I want to fuck with a chick who ain't had sex since fucking 1995? Like, yes, A masturbation is sex. What do you mean since when? That's sex with yourself. That's sex. You understand? So if you masturbate, you having sex. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't having sex with somebody else, but you having sex. You understand? I'm like, man, shit, I don't want to have sex with no chick who been celibate for 10 years. That shit's whack. Because if you celibate for 10 years, that means your sex drive is trash. I don't want to be fucking no chick who got a low ass sex drive. You understand what I'm saying? How you gonna be in the bed with a low ass sex drive like that? Crazy. You understand? You said so virgins aren't virgins then? No, virgins are taught when they say virgins, they're talking about penetrative sex, meaning penis and vagina. But you're still having sex if you're masturbating. You're still having sex if you take it up the ass. You understand what I'm saying? So you can call yourself a virgin and masturbate. That don't mean you're not having sex. You see what I'm saying? So when chicks talking about they not having sex, I'm like, okay, are you not masturbating? Are you not taking it up the ass? Are you not sucking dick? None of that. Ain't nobody eating your pussy. None of that shit's happening. So you know. But anyway, yo, man, listen, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember to go to badboymembership.com. Check out Authentic Game, How to Attract Women with Honesty. That is the new program that we have on the Bad Boy Membership. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com right now to get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? Make that shit go down. You know what I mean? Man, I'm like, come on. Y'all talking about y'all not this is listen. The next time a chick says that she's celibate, you look her straight in her face. You look her straight in her face and be like,
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
That's what you say to her. You understand? Talking about she's celibate. Fuck out of here. But anyway, I'll holler at you guys later. We're going to be back again. Oh shit, I'm fucking. The fuck is these commercials? Anyway, so we're going to be back again probably in the next hour and a half. I got to see what Steve is popping off. So we're going to be back. It's going to be me, Steve. I think EO, Rosebud. I think K Zaga might be on. But we'll see. But yo, man, I appreciate it. All of y'all tuning in. And I will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. Gone later.